Today, January 8th, marks the start of training for Ironman 70.3 Louisville. It is currently 10:30 at night, so I'm getting a quick 30-minute Zwift ride in. I actually have 2 months of free training from a website for like a spring training, whatever. I don't know what it's for, but 2 months free training. I want to start doing it, but I think the intensity is a little bit higher than what I can actually do at the moment because I took a few weeks off from training after Ironman 7.3 Florida. So here we are doing a 30-minute Zwift ride as opposed to the hour of big gear work that the app wanted me to do because I don't think I can do it at this point. So I'm trying to build up to it. I would say that the bike is probably my worst part of triathlon. At least that's what it was in Florida this December. I think a lot of it just comes with the fact that I really enjoy running, and I was very, very consistent with the swim training this fall. Bike, not so much. It's just gets really boring, and then the hours or the days are really short, which means a lot of indoor training, and indoor training is not my favorite. So Zwift definitely makes it better, but it's still not the same as riding outside. So trying to do a little better. It's New Year. Going to push myself a little bit harder. I'm including training into my YouTube channel now because I figured as opposed to just making it a golf YouTube channel, I wanted to make it a YouTube channel of everything I enjoy doing. And so if that includes training for triathlons, fantastic. If that includes golf, for sure. If that includes soccer, great. All the things that I like to do. Rock climbing, yeah, add that in there. Done with the first block of the workout. We're about 8 minutes in. We got 2 minutes of easy riding, recovery, and then we have, looks like 4 sets of 3 minutes at a moderate wattage, 1 minute at a high watt, and then 30 seconds at a very high watt. So not too bad. And by the time that starts, we're going to be a third of the way through, so not too bad. All right. We're about halfway through. We're about halfway through the first 3 minutes of moderate pace. It's going pretty well so far. But it says about 85% of my FTP. And the FTP it's using is the one from, I want to say last winter. I haven't done an FTP test in a long time. So we'll see if I can make it through this workout. Because the hard one, it's going to be pretty hard, and I'm not getting much recovery with 210. So we'll see. I'm about halfway through the second moderate. I accomplished all 3 moderate, hard, very hard in the last set, but it's pretty difficult. I've got 3 more sets of it. I don't know if I'll be able to hold it for another 3 sets, but we'll have to find out, I guess. Just finished the second block. I had to lower the intensity. I'm really out of shape for the bike. So yeah, really happy I'm starting in January for a race that is in August because I am out of shape. Oh my goodness. First bike workout of training for 30 Point Louisville that is in August. Didn't go very well, but I will say I finished it. I had to lower my watts for the second half of the race or the workout, but I did the whole thing. So I will say I'm pretty proud of that. Just doing the work. The cool down now. Got 45 seconds left. Yeah. Again, not the best workout I've ever done. How to lower the watts. Only got 10 out of 18 stars on Zwift, which I mean, the stars are important. But I'm happy I did it. What I'm doing in 2024 is building discipline and work ethic. And this is just a start. Doing workouts, finishing up at 11 p.m. That's where it all starts. Right here. Come on. Thanks for coming along as I did my first workout on the bike. 2024. It sucked like usual, especially indoors, but we did it. All right, it is the 9th now. As I said yesterday, I'm planning on making this YouTube channel more into everything that I enjoy doing as opposed to just golf. I'm going to just hit some golf balls indoors into this net because it is January here in Kentucky. Not really good weather. It's about 42 degrees and pouring rain. So obviously I can't play outside. But basically for this year, the plan is to do some triathlons. I'll do the big one I'm planning on doing is the 70.3 Louisville. And then I'm also planning on doing hopefully some sprints or Olympic distance triathlons. So maybe a running race or two. But the main thing I'm training for as far as endurance wise is going to be that 70.3 Louisville. And then I am a golf professional. That's my job. So I'm going to be playing in some pro golf tournaments this summer, spring, summer, and fall. The big one that I have my eye circled on is going to be the Kentucky Open. That's held every July, I believe. I have qualified for it, and then you get into the Kentucky Open. It's a 3-day tournament with a cut after the first 2 days. I did qualify for the Kentucky Open last year, but I did not play very well in the actual tournament. I think going into this year, I'm going to have a much better shot of playing well in that Kentucky Open and in all the tournaments in general, just because last year is my first year back of playing competitive golf since 2019. And then so it just took some time to get into the groove. I hadn't been practicing much during my 2 years of grad school. So I think this year will be going a lot better. I just need to make sure I stay consistent with the practice plan, practice a few days a week, make sure I do a big job on putting. Putting and driving are my two big issues. I need to be able to hit fairways. I hit the ball decently far. I hit it far enough at least. But I need to be able to hit fairways, and then I need to make more putts. It really comes down to that. My short game is not great, and I just need to figure out how to get the ball in the hole. It's gotten better in the off season, but I haven't had any tournaments to play in and see how it actually has gone. This year's Kentucky Open, I'm really excited about because it's being held at University of Louisville Golf Course. I really, really like that golf course. It sits up really nice to my game. It really favors, I feel, if you can hit the ball decently far, but then hit your long irons really good, mid to long irons really good. It favors that. And I don't think I know that mid to long irons is the best part of my game, like not even close. So that makes me really excited to actually play in the Kentucky Open this year. The main thing is just have to qualify first. So if I prepare properly throughout the entire spring to summer, I think I'll be able to do it. Last year, I didn't have the ability to actually practice all spring because I was in grad school and then teaching classes at the university and then also had this job. So I just didn't really have any time to practice at all until about May. So now that I have the entire spring to build up to that, I'm really looking forward to this year's tournament season. Let's hit some 7-irons here. Just nice and smooth. Try to get into a good position. Don't rush it at the top. That's something I do a lot, is I rush at the top when I'm in that transition phase. Almost shanked that. That was really good. Man, that was almost really bad. I almost shanked that, and with us being in a room with full windows, that would have been not good. I felt forced. I don't like that. It needs smooth. Let's slow it down a little bit. Let's slow it down a little bit. A little tight, so let's lengthen the ball away from the club. Nice and smooth here. Something that I definitely struggle with, I think probably, at least when I'm out here at work looking out at the driving range, I can guarantee you 95% of my customers have a really bad issue with going too quickly, practicing too fast. We'll get a large bucket or 2 large buckets and just like whack through them. Definitely need to just make sure you slow down, take your time. Hit range balls almost like you're hitting them on the golf course. Get into that mode so you're actually focusing on every single rep and you're taking your time. Because if you don't take your time, like, what's the point, right? Better, but that still felt forced. That still felt forced to me. That was better. That was a good one. I'll end on that one.